What if I told you that by the time this video ends, you will know exactly what you want to do with your life? No more confusion. No more endless overthinking. Just pure, laser-focused clarity. Sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the thing. If you don't decide, life will decide for you. And trust me, life doesn't care about your dreams. It will shove you into the most convenient job, routine, or path, and one day, you'll wake up wondering where all your time went. That's not happening to you, not today. And no, this isn't about finding your true passion in some magical, mystical way. This is about cold, hard strategy, a system backed by psychology, science, and maybe just a pinch of existential panic. So if you're ready to take control of your life, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Let's be real. Figuring out what you want is overwhelming. You have a million choices and your brain is like an old laptop trying to run 500 tabs at once. You freeze. You scroll through endless career lists. One second, you're convinced you should be a YouTuber. The next, an astronaut. Maybe even a professional napper. Honestly, that last one doesn't sound too bad. But here's why you're stuck. You've been conditioned to think about this the wrong way. Ever since you were a kid, people asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? As if there's one single answer. One perfect career. One true calling. That's a lie. You don't need to find one perfect thing. What you need is a system, a framework to help you decide. Quickly, efficiently, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. In just 5 minutes, you'll get a clear direction on what you actually want. No fluff, no generic advice, just results. Ready? Let's go. Step 1. The hell no list. Forget about what you should do. Instead, start by cutting out what you absolutely don't want. Most people waste time looking for the right answer, but the fastest way to clarity is by eliminating the wrong ones first. Take a piece of paper or open a notes app. Write down everything you know you don't want in a job or lifestyle. Do you hate the idea of sitting in a cubicle for 8 hours a day? Cross it off. Would you rather avoid waking up at 5 a.m. every morning? Gone. Does the thought of dealing with customers all day make you break out in a cold sweat? Scratch it off the list. The idea here is simple. By eliminating what you know you dislike, you shrink your options, making the decision process easier. Think of it like decluttering your brain. The fewer choices you have to sift through, the faster you get to what actually excites you. Step 2, the energy test. Now, let's flip the script. Instead of focusing on what you don't want, ask yourself, what makes you feel alive? What are the things that when you do them, time flies? Maybe you love explaining things to people and teaching just clicks for you. Maybe solving puzzles gives you an unmatched thrill. Or maybe deep down, you know you could spend hours designing, building, or strategizing without feeling drained. To figure this out, think about your past experiences. Look at times when you were completely in the zone, so focused that you forgot to check your phone, lost track of time, or didn't even need a break. That's a sign you're doing something that genuinely energizes you. It doesn't have to be something big or serious. It can be as simple as loving to edit videos, organizing things, writing, or coding. Your brain already knows what it enjoys, you just have to pay attention. Step 3, the regret test. This one is simple but powerful. Fast forward 20 years. You're looking back on your life. What's the one thing that if you never did it, would haunt you forever? Maybe it's starting your own business, writing a book, traveling the world, or learning a skill that always intrigued you. Ask yourself, if I never do this, will I regret it? If the answer is yes, that's a giant flashing sign pointing you toward your next step. Regret is one of the most powerful emotional drivers. It's stronger than fear, stronger than doubt. It's the thing that wakes people up in their 40s or 50s and makes them say, I wish I had taken that chance. But by thinking about this now, you get to avoid that feeling later. You get to make decisions today that your future self will thank you for. Step 4, the money filter. Now, let's get practical, because let's be honest, doing what you love is great, but you still need to pay the bills. So instead of asking, can I make money from this? Ask a better question, how can I make money from something I enjoy? The good news? The internet has changed everything. People are making a living by playing video games, creating digital art, reviewing snacks, and even organizing closets. Seriously, there's a professional organizer on Instagram, making 6 figures just by helping people tidy up. The key is to look for ways to monetize what excites you, rather than assuming you have to follow a traditional career path. Do some research. Find people who are already making money doing something similar. Study their journey. Are they freelancing, selling a course, running a business? Once you realize that making money isn't just about choosing between being a doctor, engineer, or lawyer, you'll open up a world of possibilities. You've done the exploration. You've weighed the options. Now it's time to move from indecision to action. But making a decision isn't just about choosing, It's about committing, and commitment requires a process. Here's how to make sure your decision sticks and isn't just another fleeting idea. Step 1. The test drive. A 30-day experiment. You don't have to commit for life, just for 30 days. Pick one thing from your list and immerse yourself in it completely for a month. Think of it as a trial run, not a final verdict. No long-term pressure, no overthinking, just pure hands-on experience. For those 30 days, live it, breathe it, and treat it as if it's real. If it's writing, write daily. If it's a new skill, practice consistently. Go deep. Learn everything you can. Watch tutorials, read books, join communities, find mentors, take notes on your experience. Track your emotions, energy levels, and enthusiasm. Does this bring you joy or does it drain you? Do you wake up excited or does it feel like a chore? By the end of 30 days, you'll have clarity instead of uncertainty. You'll know if this is something you can see yourself doing long-term, or if it's time to move on without regret. No more what-ifs, just real answers. Step 2. The public commitment. Make it real. The next step is to declare your decision out loud to someone else. The moment you do, it shifts from a private thought to a real, tangible goal. Tell a friend, post it online, write it in a journal. Just put it out there. Why? Because accountability changes everything. When others know, your brain takes it more seriously. Your mind is wired to align your actions with your words. Once you tell people, you're far more likely to follow through. This isn't about seeking approval. It's about cementing your own commitment. When you say it out loud, it becomes real. And when it's real, you start acting accordingly. Step 3. The 90-day rule. Commit and push through. Once you've tested the waters and found something that excites you, commit to it fully for 90 days. 3 months. No backing out at the first sign of discomfort. Expect resistance. Your brain will try to convince you to quit the moment things get difficult. That's normal. It happens to everyone. Push past the awkward beginner phase. No one is great on day 1. Growth happens when you embrace the struggle. Allow yourself to be bad at it. Most people quit too soon because they expect instant results. Don't fall into that trap. By the end of 90 days, you'll have real progress. Not just an idea, but a skill, a habit, and a clearer sense of direction. If you still hate it, no problem, pivot. But if you quit simply because it got tough, you'll never know what could have been. This is the moment where most people fail, but you won't, because you're here to take action. Decisions don't shape your life, actions do. And the only way to truly know if something is right for you is to dive in and experience it fully. The biggest regret isn't failure, it's never trying in the first place. So go, pick something, test it, declare it, commit to it, and watch how clarity follows action. In just 5 minutes, you've built a roadmap for your future. No more guessing, no more waiting, just action. Now it's up to you. Will you take control or will you let life decide for you? And if you still don't know what to do, congratulations. You've just chosen professional overthinker. Now go make a decision. Your future self is watching.